Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be an early access look at a new mod map by the Shanty Boys Map Creations called Blackwater Bottoms. More specifically, Matt is the one working on this map. If you've been around the channel for a while, you know I do a lot of early access looks for the Shanty Boys. They got Silver Eagle Map, T-Bone, and all sorts of other guys in there. They're great. Brandon, all those guys. You guys are fantastic. And they usually send these things over. This is a map that's been primarily worked on by Matt, so we're going to take a look around it. If you want to check out the Shanty Boys website and the maps that they have out now, down below in the description, you should be able to check out their link to their website. And in addition to that, this one should be going to all platforms for, or hopefully all platforms, but at a minimum, it's going to go to the Mod Hub for at least PC, but hopefully to all platforms, so I'm hoping to see that for this map. Not guaranteed or anything like that, but we're hoping that's where it's going to go. This is loosely based on Central Missouri, and this is, or another feature that it has that I wanted to mention specifically is all of this area in between all the fields is, well, it's valued at 3.3 million, but you start off with it in new farmer mode, which allows you to mow all the grass in between on the roads and stuff like that, which is super cool. But yeah, so this is what you start off with in new farmer mode, is this chunk here, which allows you to have kind of these three starting fields through here, which is field 5, 13, and 12, and kind of our starting farm here. We start off right here by our farmhouse, which I'm going to be honest, this is probably one of the coolest starting farm locations on a map ever. This is your starting farm. You got some animals in here and some equipment, and you're surrounded by water, and there's a bridge out. This is so cool. It just kind of gives you like that. Like if I was going to live somewhere in real life, I would love to live right there. Like that is fantastic. So I really like that. If we look at the rest of the map here, down here we have the sawmill and the carpentry point, which is nice. They're right next to each other up in the woods there. We have horse barn down here. We have a spinnery here. We have a feed and grain sell point there. Up over here, we have the Red Marble Bowling Restaurant, which is sell point. We have all sorts of productions right through here. We have the vehicle shop, gas station, farmer market sell point. Up there, we have the fast food restaurant. So yeah, and some big fields, small fields, and fields in between. So this is a really good looking map. It has a decent chunk of forestry over here as well as a mostly farming map. The Shanty Boys Map Creations are typically known for their forestry maps, but this one is being more specific to farming. It's cool to see them kind of do this. Another big one was, oh gosh, I can't remember the name of it. Silver Eagle released a fantastic map in FS19 that was pretty much a farming map as well. So the Shanty Boys are starting to get more into farming and mixed maps, which is kind of cool, though we still want to see some of their forestry maps as well, because they do a fantastic job doing those as well. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it and do a bit of a tour on this thing. Yeah, basic crop calendar. Everything here looks standard. Yeah, it looks pretty standard. Is that all standard? Yeah, all standard in there. I'm not going to actually scroll through these because they could potentially change. It has been submitted to Giants after a couple fixes were made, so hopefully it gets released soon. But again, there's no guarantee when that's going to happen. We'll take a look at our starting equipment here in a second in the store. Start off with $100,000 in new farmer, no starting loan, and we do have all of these pens owned right when we start off. So we have a sheep barn, chicken coop, cow barn, pigsty, and a horse barn. So every animal. There are contracts in the fields you don't own. Field 6, 60 grand. That makes sense, but that's awesome. That's a good contract right there. We do have a few productions starting out that we own. So we do own both of these greenhouses, which are already loaded with water and producing everything for us, which is awesome. Then we have an oil mill starting out, and the BGA we start off owning as well. And there are 100 collectibles to be collected on the map. So yeah, we're right here. Let's go ahead and take a look in the store real quick before we walk around our farm. Take a look at our starting equipment. We start off with a Case Magnum 340 CVX drive. We also have a Kloss Lexion harvester, as well as a header for that and a corn header. And then we also have a header trailer to transport those guys. Two, actually, so we can transport both of them wherever we need to. We have a big cultivator, decent sized seeder. And this one is a direct drill as well. And we have this big old planter right here. So everything you could need to get kind of started. And this one is, yeah, this is also direct drill planter. So that's nice as well. But yeah, sleep trigger right here. Oh, darn it, I want that collectible. I'm pretty sure it's a collectible. I can get it. I can get it. Potentially. I might not be able to get it. That one might be tricky. You might have to go somewhere special or do something interesting to get that. That might not even be a collectible. It might just be a decoration. But that one's definitely collectible. There we go. Boom. But anyhow, yeah. Collectibles around the map and all that sort of thing. Come out here. We got a shed for storage. You got some big sheds on here actually for storage, which is kind of nice. So you can kind of store whatever you want. If I actually go to find an entrance. Where's the entrance to the shed? Is it just a front entrance one? It might be actually. Yeah, this one is. Just a big old front entrance. Oh, it has a side one over there. So you can come around that side if you'd like to, but big shed. It's got a lot of our equipment in it that we have starting out. And then over here, this has probably got our harvester in it. Yep, there we go. Big old shed here with our harvester. headers are over here, or at least one of the headers here. We got our grain header set up on there, and oh, there's our grain header. Sorry, it's a corn header there. My bad. And then we also have this shed right here for extra storage as well. So a lot of good storage facilities on here, a lot of good storage spots. So yeah, we got all that going for us. Now as we kind of loop down here into this, and this is a big farmyard. So if you didn't like this farmyard set up the way it is, you can go through and you could delete all of these things. You could sell them all off and you could restart, build whatever you wanted. So even if you're like, you know what, I want a different layout, you could do that. That's what is really cool about this as well. Over here, we have ourselves, again, a silo. So we have the NL1622 down here. Then we have sheep barn down here, which all these are going to be basic or standard in-game ones. Sheep barn there. That's the bridge off of our nice little island. Look at that sign. I just got to go take a look at it right now. I can't handle it without looking at it. But look at that. I love it. That actually looks really cool. Fantastic. Come across the little bridges here. This is a really cool map. This is awesome. This is awesome. I like that. Over here, chickens right here, which is fantastic. And then right over here we have, oh gosh, pigsty, which is again just standard, so I'm not even going to show that off here. We have the cow barn right here, which is awesome. So all sorts of cool stuff on here, which is pretty cool. I like that. All right, that's what we got as far as the starting farm goes. Now I do want to take a drive around the rest of the town, or the rest of the map. So what we're actually going to do is hop over to the vehicle shop. Yeah, so now that we're here, I'm going to go ahead and purchase us a truck to drive around with. Just so we can take a look around here. Hop in this guy. Get a sip of coffee as we're going. Ah, fantastic. Now we got ourselves a fuel point right here. So we have our gas station right here. We're at the vehicle shop. Straight across, we have the grocery mart, which makes sense. And then just to the left of us, we have ourselves the bakery the bakery production point. And we'll take a look around the rest of the town. I'm actually going to drive up this way here first, just so I can show off some of the stuff that's up this way. Roads look good on the map. Really good detail on the map as well. On the left-hand side, we have the Johnson's Farmer Market. You can see through there. And then out this way, we just have the fast food restaurant, which is kind of located almost, it's like a seafront fast food restaurant, lakefront, pondfront. I don't know however you want to say it, but yeah, down here. Oh, I like that. A little beach and some stuff there. Fast food restaurant right there for you. Nice little diner there. That'd be kind of nice. I'd love to eat there and then go walk on the beach or do whatever. But yeah, that's fantastic. Makes me want to go to this place in real life, which is cool. That's a good feature for a map to have. Yeah, if we come this way, we'll go ahead. Yeah, we'll just keep going straight and then we'll loop around through there. So as we're going straight here again, we have that bakery on the left, and then on the right-hand side, we have ourselves the grain mill right there, which looks like, oh, the grain mill from, that's the grain mill from, oh gosh, what is it? Whatever the American map is. Elm Creek, there's the word I'm looking for. And then right here we have a cereal factory on the left-hand side. Oop, that's the pickup. There's cereal factory there. Dairy on the right-hand side up here. So here's our big old dairy right here. Got the building on the end there. I like that there's a couple additional buildings, kind of make it look like it's a little bit bigger functioning. Drive around here. Below that stop sign, we got ourselves a BGA on the left-hand side. And then up here we have, we already took a look at the grain mill. So what else do we got up here? Oil mill, and then the grocery mart. The back of it we'll see from here. So oil mill here, and then again, we got the grocery mart, which we can see the back of it. So there we go. Good detail in the town. A lot of big old kind of big industry looking areas, which is kind of nice. Oh, geez, and we're in the ditch. We are in the ditch. Some residential area right here. And this is actually very common. Like I remember when I was in Montana, this is very common. You have a main road there, and then you have this little side road that kind of just connects up with the main road, and then has like residential on it. Just kind of forces people over on this side to drive a little bit slower and stuff like that, which is nice. But I like that kind of residential area. We also have the bowling alley right over there, straight through those trees there. We can see it. We'll loop that way, I think. Yeah, loop that way, and then, yeah, we'll just head down that road. So we got ourselves a bowling alley right here, which is great. We'll continue down this way. Yeah, so we'll head down this way and kind of loop back up around kind of to where the farm is again, and then we'll do a flyover of the map, I think is what we'll do. So we have a major sell point here on the right-hand side. This is our big old grain mill here, big old grain facility. All right, we'll take a right here. Head down this way, and it looks like we have a spinnery just up here on the left. Yep, spinnery right there on the left, like that. These are actually nice wide lanes too. Yeah, so you get some big equipment on these roads and stuff like that, which is nice. But yeah, we'll take a right up here, and then we'll head up towards where all this stuff is at, and then that'll be the end of the tour itself of us driving around, and then we'll do a flyover of it. But yeah, very cool map. Very cool map. There's a lot of cool stuff going on the map too as well, which is awesome. And there's some extra features too, which I have not shown off, which I just wanted to kind of mention that are on here that I'm going to let you guys kind of discover them as you get on here and get on the map, which is pretty cool. And look at all that grass in between the fields. Not only do your workers have space to turn around, you can mow all that and make some silage and make some extra cash pretty easily there. All right, here's our animal dealer. Big, huge feedlot here, which I love. Looks great. Yeah, big open feedlot here. There's probably also, yeah. Oh, there's not an animal dealer sell point. I was curious if there's going to be one. There we go. We got some beehives up over. Yeah, you can see them just straight that way. And then we have our greenhouses right here on the right-hand side of the road. And that is pretty much the map. That is how it looks. This is field 6 on the left-hand side, which is, I believe, the biggest field on the map. But if we hop out, let's go ahead and get into flight mode here. I love how all the trees and stuff are looking good on there. That kind of mix of evergreens and the nice, beautiful kind of red and yellows and stuff looks really nice. I like that. But yeah, so out this way, kind of goes towards the edge of the map. We got some big fields through here, big fields. So if you're doing some bigger scale farming, I mean, you could probably clear all this out, smooth the land over, and then make this one big field if you wanted to, or pretty close to that. Got ourselves the diner there. I like that little pond area there. Some more fields through here. You got ourselves our farmer's market there. Just like it's got the little canopies or whatever out and about. This is kind of our main town area, BGA, some production points, stuff like that. And then, oh, the one thing we didn't take a look at was the sawmill and the carpentry point, which is out here. So sawmill, carpentry point out here in the middle of the forest, which is nice, makes sense. Easier to haul your trees and stuff there. And this looks like, where are we at right now? We're down here. This looks like a little campground area through here, which is pretty sweet. Yeah, this looks great. This little playground, some tents and stuff set up in here. All the spots have like a little log post there. That's pretty cool. This is awesome. Some showers over here, whatever you needed, 2 bathrooms. Fantastic. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Then coming down through here, we have our main farm, which I love. Oh, I didn't even notice the bridge out the other side there, which is pretty sweet as well. But yeah, this is great. This is such a cool little starting farm area. I mean, you could clear all this or do whatever you wanted, but I like the trees that kind of give it a little bit of privacy and kind of a little bit of just, I don't know, just kind of a surrounding to it that make it kind of look nice. And you got plenty of those sheds and animal pens, which you can demolish and do whatever you wanted to if you wanted to there. But yeah, really good looking map. Well done, Shanty Boys and Matt. This is fantastic. There you guys go. A big thank you again to the Shanty Boys and Matt specifically for sending me this map over early so I could take a look at it and do a video on it. This thing looks great. I'm excited to see it come out. So there you guys go. If you guys enjoyed this map tour, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and for watching.